Hey guys, it's Winterwolf and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be checking out the Sims 4 Blooming Rooms kit, which came out yesterday, and I'm really excited. Just as a little note, if you guys can hear any music or something in the background, that's because my mom is upstairs doing some sort of Hindu prayer and she's playing music for it. So just ignore that and let's go ahead and check out the kit. So right off the bat, we got the little notif. Liven up your space. Shelving, tables, and even light fixtures become a living decor with the addition of enchanting foliage. It's easy being green, potted and hanging plants to transform any room into a small slice of paradise. Vibrant vegetation even takes place of curtains and wall art. With so many verdant colors, it will feel like living in a literal greenhouse and a piece of the outdoors inside. Fill your Sims home with cheerful, peaceful plants, delight in a lush, soothing atmosphere of growth all around with unexpected leafy details and natural beauty. Alrighty, let's go ahead and pop in. Okay, so I've just come into a random lot, made a random little house so that we can look at the plants in. One thing I am interested to look at is if the plants will have weird lighting, because sometimes plants have weird lighting in this game. And I can give you an example of that really quickly, probably. For example, I mean, we could even just look at these. Like, the lighting inside versus, like, outside is drastically... Like, they just have weird shadows. This is not from the kit, by the way. This is from a Oasis kit, I think. But anyways, let's go ahead and start looking at the items. So first we have... Ooh. Okay, so we've got this nice little console table. Nice swatches. Okay, so we've got some more colorful swatches, and then we've got some neutral swatches down here. We've got the white, the black, the sort of brassy tone or wood. I can't tell if that's a brass tone or a wood tone, but either way, still neutral. And then we have some brighter colors. And then also they've changed the glass color. Some of them are tinted kind of bluish, and then there's a couple that are tinted more white, which I really appreciate because a lot of people really dislike the blue colored glass, so they may be more inclined to use the ones that are a little bit less blue, like this one or that one. Well, anyways, I'm just glad they have some different glass options, because some people do not like the colored glass options. And then we also have this cool plant end table. Okay, so again, we got some of the neutrals. Same thing with the glass being sometimes more bluish. This one's a little bit more greener, but still a little bit more clear than the bluish one. But yeah, so again, different swatches, and some of them are more neutral, some of them are more colorful. It's perfect. And then we also have the shelving. It seems like we come with a few different, or not shelving, but what is this called? It is a shelf, okay. So we've got this, we got several different shelves that come in this game. We've got this shelf, we've got this shelf, which is a wall shelf, let's see. And we have this one, which I think belongs more outside of the house than inside, but we'll keep it inside just to look at everything at once. But yeah, so this is, let's start here. We've got this one, which is really cool. A lot of people are asking if this would be like together or if it would be just one whole piece, and obviously it's one whole piece. I really do wish that this shelving unit was maybe separate so we could make our own, and also I wish that we had these plants on its own because these are some really nice plants. But that's okay. And then yeah, we've got some nice wood tones. These three are all wood tones, and then we've got some more colorful. Ooh, I like that they have like ones that mix. Okay, and then we got a brighter tone. Yeah, this is a nice variation of swatches here, and this swatch would obviously go with any of the colored swatches here, so there is a lot of matching that's happening here. And then here we have this, which clearly you can see the greens kind of match out pretty well. And then again, just some nice colored swatches. This is clearly more plastic looking, so there's not really like wood tones. And then we have this cute little shelving unit here, which, ooh, I love this shelving unit. This is like a very currently popular thing to see. People have this all over right now. And then here we have this piece, which is also really nice. It's like a fake little gardening nook, and it comes in these swatches, which is basically the same swatches that the shelf here comes in. Let's see, let's look at the actual plants now. So first off, we have this Oh, the propagation station. I was just a little bit confused because I was like, how are the plants ending? The one thing about this plant that I noticed earlier when I was checking out someone else's stream is that it kind of looks, because this stem right here is so thin, it kind of looks like there's some sort of glitch, but it's not a glitch. It's just the plant's really skinny. Usually I'm a fan of that because that's like a very like alpha CC type of thing to do. Because Maxis doesn't really make thin things. They usually go for like very chonky stuff. But the one thing is that with this one, it does look a little bit glitched, although it is really cute. So I'm like I'm not upset about it. I just wanted to note that. And then as for swatches, it comes in the same wood tone, it seems. This is a lot of wood tones. Okay. And it seems that the green swatch changes a little bit too. And the glass. So we've just got a lot of neutrals in this, which is really great because neutrals are pretty easy to match, and a lot of these wood tones we have in game from other packs and stuff, so this should be fairly easy to add in. Yeah, that's a good piece. What else? Okay, we've got some hanging. Oh, this is tall. This is a tall hanging plant. Okay, I really like this. We definitely need more hanging plants. People have been asking for hanging plants in The Sims for so long. We have a few debug like outdoor hanging plants, but as far as like inside hanging plants, we really only have the one from the paranormal pack and the nifty knitting cat. Ooh, look at the swatches. Okay, I love that they've added different green tones because some people really hate these like very saturated green tones. Like this is a very jungle adventure from Salvadora. Green, and people hate that color. Some people really hate that color while other people love it, so it's really nice that they've added these different swatches. And I love that they have some more like just plain leaf ones and then more striped ones, and the pot again as well is very simplistic. Well, and then in terms of sizing this down, oh, that's sizing it up. Okay, it sizes down pretty nicely too, so you could definitely like make it smaller or bigger. That's the thing that's always difficult with plants like this. I'm gonna take the one that was the original size and just leave it here. That's the one thing with plants is like, can you size them down nicely or not? And that one you can size down really well. And then we have another one. Oh, look at that little doggy. This is cute. I like this. This gives me cats and dogs vibes. We definitely have similar plants like this one, but this one's a little bit more contemporary. Okay, and the swatches are little flowers. Okay, I like that they have the option with flowers and without flowers, because sometimes I feel like we don't have enough flowered plants in the game that are just like, you know, a stem or two. So this is really nice. I like this a lot. And I like the swatches of having this like these brighter colors. And the different leaf options are really great. And there's some cat ones. Oh, is that a pig? Okay, but we've got a couple of different animals. So we've got like this, I think this is a pig. And then we've got the dog. And then we've got whatever the heck this is supposed to be. I can't remember what it's called. Hedgehog, right? But yeah, so that's really cute. I love the swatches. I'll just keep it at the dog one. This is another hanging plant. So that's great that they've added hanging plants because people have been really asking for that. I'm going to move this one over just so that I can see this one in this prime lighting spot right here. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, again, I really like the detail of the leaves. That's really nice. Swatches, again, are pretty neutral. They definitely match. All these hanging planters match really well. That's nice. What else? Then we've got this one. Oh, this is a little baby plant. Let's put this on the little baby thing right here. This is cute. Okay. All right. I see you. I like the pink option. But then, of course, we have more greener. Oh, this is like very detailed. It's kind of weird because it actually looks like their promo art. Oh, I love this. Oh, this is so cute. How does sizing it up look, though, is my question. Because I would never use a plant this small. Okay, so sizing it up, it looks a little bit big. I think it still looks okay. Is that just me, or does it still looks okay? Yeah, obviously, sometimes things look a little bit more blurry as you size them up, but this still looks pretty okay in comparison to when it's small. This is a good plant. This was what I was concerned about when I saw, because I did watch someone else's stream. I watched Nardvillian's stream, and then I also watched Little Simsy's review, and I was like, these plants are really small. Like, I'm more of a fan of like slightly bigger plants like this. If there was like a size right in between, that would be my perfect size for a plant. And then we have this little item here, which is cute little hanging plants. It's obviously like a water terrarium. What is this called? Wall of verdant plants. Well, okay, it's cute. You can see the water detailing. The plants are all very detailed and nice. Okay, so we've got some like blue glass, green and blue glass, some more neutral colors. This one has a mix of soil and water, which is nice. I don't think the other ones do. Oh yes, they do. I just didn't notice. Okay, this is nice. I like the color swatches. They all kind of match with each other. And then sizing it up is obviously not a good idea because of the shadows. Sizing it down works out okay, it seems. So you could definitely size it down. Okay. Yeah, so you could like size it down and double up, right? If you want it to be just a little bit bigger. I like that the shadows work out still when it's sized down. That's impressive. Okay, and then next option, this one. Ooh, I really like this already. Okay, so this is a Sunny Days citrus plant. So it's got citrus on it and some flowers for the ones that haven't grown out yet. And it has different citrus. It has both lemons and oranges, and then the same type of different green options. The colors match. The colors are a little bit different. These ones are more saturated, darker tones, whereas these ones are a little bit more brighter, you can see. So the swatches are different, but you can definitely still get them to match like pretty well. Like this looks really nice. I like this plant a lot. Okay, next one, Dieffenbachia. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but this is really nice. Let's just plop that one over here. Okay, so it has sort of a like a knitted, I don't know what that like ropey texture. And then the plant itself, again, more neutrals. We've got some more detailed, some plain leaves, colored leaves, and then the swatches are again lighter, brighter. This one has again the more saturated tones. So this one, this plant and these two plants match with their swatches. Okay, and next plant, Fortune Favors Jade plant. Ooh, this is nice. I like this. It's like a little mini bonsai tree almost. And again, the more neutral swatches, different greens. Did they match all of the green options with the right vase color? Yeah, I guess they did, which is good. Okay, and then let's see. What do we have to do? The Faustus ZZ plant. Let's plop that up here. I 100% am down for this vase. It's very neutral. I like that they have different textures. Like this one's clearly a shinier metal, and then they've got more like the porcelain or clay pot sort of vibes. That does not look like it matches, does it? I can't tell. Guys, I can't tell. Uh-oh. Well, there's also this darker green. I know people complain about matchings a lot, so that's why I'm trying to check it out right now, is to see if they do match. It doesn't seem like they've matched the vases to the right green colors. Is that a problem for me? Not really. Will it be for other people? Probably. Some people are really detailed about that kind of stuff. I'm not. I don't care that much. But I did want to check it because I know other people care. This is a really cool planter. I really like that they have this sort of like moss, I don't know, detailing right here. And this is a super cool plant. It's a big boy too. And it has normal lighting, it seems. The lighting, look at that. Beautiful. Why can't they do that for all their plants? Okay, and then as for the swatches on this one. Ooh. Nice. I really like this one because this feels like the most... I really like this green color because this just feels like the most realistic green. Easily match, and then they've got some more colored ones like this one, pink, blue. Okay, what's the next one? This thing, which I am so obsessed with. I'm gonna put it out here because it takes up a chunky amount of space. I'm also gonna really like this right off the bat. I do think it'd be cool if these were like customizable, but I don't really care that much. Sometimes that's annoying because you have to deal with cluttering stuff. But yeah, I really like this. I love that they have like the moss options, and then they also have this like stone option and two different stone colors as well. And then they also have options that have like mismatched planters, or not mismatched, but like colored planters, and then like neutral planters as well. This is a really nice piece. Moving on. Okay, that thing, by the way, was called the All the Rage plant cage. This one is called the Biophilic room divider. So I guess maybe you could like use it to divide up a room like that maybe. Could you repeat them? Ooh, yes you can. I could see you repeating it like this. Like once or twice, but more than that I think it would get like tedious looking, you know? Anyways, this is the other option. Okay, then we have this one. again, really nice. Really like that. Has more neutral swatches, different gray tones or like metal tones, mismatched, and then also just like plain. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, the last thing is this, which is supposed to be a curtain. Uh-oh. It does not size up well. It does not size up well. Okay, it doesn't fit this window very well, does it? I'm not really sure what window should work with that. Okay. This window, oh, that looks really nice with this window. That's really nice. You could also put it with like this window. So 3 wide window sort of works the best with this one. Okay, we already saw that sizing it up makes it absolutely massive. Like, cannot use that sized up at all. I mean, unless you're in like maybe a taller wall height, but that's really big. And then you could definitely size it down though. Sizing it down. Ooh. Sizing it down looks good. I think they might be useful for, let me delete the windows here for a minute. They might be useful for just decorating. You could like size it up and kind of put it along your plants, just like along the house as like a decoration. Doesn't necessarily need to be used as a curtain is my point. Like you could use this to kind of decorate the back of the house like that. I do kind of wish that this vine curtain thing was more of a wall decoration and that they would give different like varieties, like not all looking like a curtain, maybe like some that could just be used on the back or the sides of a house or something like that, because people really love putting plants on the sides of their homes, but we don't have that many options for it without having to go into debug especially. So that would have been cool to add. Probably would have been a good kit to add that kind of thing, but yeah, but this is really cool. I do like this a lot. I like the detail with the branch hanging across and you can kind of see how it's been made. That's all really, really cool. And again, the swatches, everything matches out pretty well. What am I missing, guys? I'm missing something. Did I show you guys this? No, I didn't show you guys this. This is actually really cool. It's supposed to be an upcycled planter thing. So it's called Twee Planters by Symergy Tea Sensations. So this was like recycled tea canisters were used to make this little planter thing. It is very small. Let me see how it looks sized up. Oh, sized up is not good. I mean, I don't know. I guess you could make it work, but you can definitely tell it's sized up, I feel like. So sized up bad. I kind of would have liked a size in between that and this because I like the details of it, but it's such a small piece. Nice swatches. Ooh, I love that. And then lastly, I know I'm missing something. Oh, this. There's this, which is a light, and then there's also this, which is an overhead light. This is very... Okay, you would definitely... Can you size that down? These are like 3 sizes. I've just sized them down on my own using the brackets key because this is very long. So you would really only use this as like maybe a pendant over an end table or something. You would not use this like, you know, as a feature piece because it would literally hit your dining room table or anything like that, cover up a TV or something like that. So you definitely use this maybe like against end tables or something. Like maybe put this on top of that. And then this is like size down versions, which works really well. I'm surprised by that. The sizing works out really nicely. This is if you were to size it over. Cannot size it up, I don't think, but size down, it looks really nice. This piece is also pretty cool. It's a standing lamp. Nice simple swatches, which is really cool. Yeah. Okay. Also, what are the slots on this? Okay, so this has a couple of swatch slots here. I'm trying to use stuff that came from this actual pack instead of... Okay, so this has 2 slots on it right here. This one, again, you can do all of this like that. And then there's this one. Oh, I missed a plant. I missed this. Sorry. This is the Desert Rose Bonsai. Really nice. This was definitely more of a feature piece than anything else. So that's a really nice piece, and it has like nice swatches as well. It's definitely more colorful, like the flowers are very colorful, so it's be a more colorful plant if you want to have colorful plants. As for this thingy, I really like that they've included some like emptier shelves, or half-filled shelf, because this obviously you can add 2 slots. Oh, there's 3 slots on it. Oh, there's quite a few slots. What the heck? I didn't notice that. Hold on. Yeah, that has a lot of slots. This has a lot of slots on it. That's nice. And then here we've got 3 slots, 2. This one has 3. That one is 2 and this one has... What? That's the one thing that confuses me. Okay, look at this. You can either do one centered, I think. Wait. Okay. Yeah. This one only has 2 slots for some reason that are like sideways. This one has 2 centered slots and then this one has 3, which is a little bit annoying. But I think people do that so that it looks more variety, because obviously when you do clutter, you don't want it to be like exactly as it is. But in the same case, like, I would like to be able to I feel like this would bother people that there's just like this blank spot up here and there's like nothing you could add on top of that. Like, you would have to raise it up, you know, like this, which would be a little bit annoying. This one doesn't have any slots on it, which is a bit unfortunate given the fact that this really looks like a nice shelf to be able to add stuff on it. But you can always bring that up on your own. You have to do it with the 9 key, unfortunately. But yeah, that is everything in the pack. Just as a final look through, this is all of the items. This is the curtain. These are all sort of the big ticket decor pieces, shelving units that are in the pack. Here is some extra furniture, console table, end table. Here's all of the plants in general, which I will kind of zoom into because they're a bit small. This is all of the plants that can go on a shelf. These are the standalone plants to the right. These are the hanging plants up here, these 2, and then we've got these 2, which are actually lights, but you obviously have plants in them. So yeah, that is the entirety of the kit. Final thoughts. There are 24 items in this pack. So the kit costs $4.99, as all kits do. There are 24 items, which is pretty generous amount. It fits with all the other kits. They're all around the same size for the most part. And it comes with some really cool plants. All of these are some of these are very versatile, obviously, and they also have a little bit more like specific to a theme one. Like, these are all very I feel easy to use, especially if you use like the most blank swatches out of all of them. And then there's a couple of wonky items. Like, this is definitely a specific aesthetic sort of item. You wouldn't use this in like a base game, or not base game, but like a simple starter home or just like a generic home. You definitely would not use this. So some of these are very versatile. Like, these I think are all very versatile. This is fairly versatile as well. This I think is a little bit more specific to a specific theme. And then others of these are all very versatile as well. This, however, these 2 items, that plant, are a little bit more specific to a theme. But yeah, overall, I think this is a really, really nice kit. And I think the good thing about this kit, which is something that Little Simsy already mentioned, is that unlike, for example, the Industrial Loft kit or the Kitchen kit, or even the Oasis kit, those all pertain to like a very specific theme. So like, you would be using it for a very specific type of build, whereas this one is a lot more versatile because everyone puts plants in their homes. Like, there's very few people that don't put some sort of decorative plant in their Sims homes, and this is just very easy, simple plants. Some of them are definitely very like greenery and like eco themed. Like, this is very eco themed. This I'd say is pretty eco themed, but some of these are just very simple. Like, all of their basic plants here are pretty simple. These ones are really nice and simple. I'd even go as far to say that the light is pretty simple, because to be honest, you could just make it look like it was a plant holder. It doesn't really look like a light necessarily. This is obviously very simple as well. So that's very versatile in comparison to other kits. I think it's worth it if you want more plants in your game. I think I was a little bit disappointed, not because this kit isn't good, but because plants are something that people want so much of, that I really wish that they do a stuff kit like this. Or not stuff kit, a stuff pack like this, and just have a lot of plants. I also wish that they had added planters, because right now in the game you only have, in the base game at least, you only have these planters. This one, this one, this, and this. And these are like very boring and basic. If you have eco, you get this one. And then if you have the new cottage living, you can get these ones. And there's also some you can like custom make, but they kind of look like these. So I kind of wish that we could have had this chance to maybe make these type of pots into actual planters, so that you can make your plants, but in like these fashionable pots. So you can actually have growing plants in the Sims that, you know, have some sort of playability with them, but with these sort of nicer pots in them. I kind of just wish all plants were something you could play with. Like, I wish all of these were like interactable. Like, you could add water, or you can choose to make them like a fake plant. That's just a cool concept in general. But I do wish that they had more planter pots in this game, and I think that this would have been a good pack concept to add it to. But obviously this is a kit, so it's limited to, you know, 24 items. So I kind of wish that this was a stuff pack instead. I think people would have definitely bought it if it was a stuff pack, because plants are something that people have been asking for a lot, especially builders, but even in general, people put plants in their homes. So like, you could totally just be a legacy player, but you want to have a nice decorated house, so you would want these plants. But yeah, so I think the pack's good. I think you should get it if you want it. I just wish this was a stuff pack instead, so that we could have more of it, because this is something I'm excited for, but obviously there's only 24 items. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about the kit down below. I will probably make a build with this, hopefully for this week or next week. By then, the next week, the hype might be down, but I don't know if I have time to do that many builds today. But I'll probably do a build of either a room build or a house build using this pack, and maybe base game and a couple of other things. So keep an eye out for that. I hope you guys liked this video and found it useful. Let me know what your guys' thoughts on the kits are down below in the comment section. Remember to be respectful, kind. If you hate the pack, you feel free to say you hate the pack, but don't attack anyone for liking the pack, or vice versa. Whatever the reason is, nice, kind, respecting opinions only. Thank you. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you next time.